The human is still asleep. Why are they so fragile? Although, to be fair, I ran them around the city and then fed them afterward. I'm being unfair. Wait, why do I care? They're human, they're just food, right? Oh, what is happening to me? Ever since I drank from them, I've acted out of character so many times. I'm being nice to people. At least them being asleep for a whole 24 hours gave me time to speak with the older vampires. Can't believe a few of them just left. Bastards. Well, I'm not going soft, okay? It's not that. Thankfully, at least, Lady Fairchild took the matter seriously. A human whose blood affects a vampire entire being. Their body, their emotions, everything. I'm inclined to agree with her. This is rather fascinating as a concept. Well, it wasn't an unpleasant feeling after I bit into them. Just overwhelming. Instead of mild warmth in my belly, it was an inferno. And over a day later, I still feel it. And now I have to explain all of this and more to the human when they wake up. Wonder when they... Yes? What it is, my servant? Have they? At last! I was starting to worry I'd somehow damaged the human's mind. And now that I think about it, they were surprisingly okay with it. Do they like vampires or something? Thank you. And could you ask Caroline to make a rose petalty, please? That will be all. Dismissed. You were out far longer than I thought you'd be, human. Yes. What you remember wasn't an hallucination or anything. All of that really happened. So, how were you feeling? Doing okay, I hope. How long? About 28 hours. I think the mix of you running around for so long, plus the feeding and my magic, really took a toll on you. The bite mark I gave you is already gone, thankfully. And I'm aware you are probably starving right now. These servants are working on something for you. Thank you. Oh, no problem. It feels so weird to be thanked by a human. It's not that. Just the word thank you are very, very rare to hear. More so from non-vampires. Given normally it's begging for mercy or cry of terror when it comes to you humans. Now, to get back on track, while we wait for the servant to finish getting you something to eat, let's have that chat I promised we'd have when you woke up. There are a lot of questions to answer, plus one you likely have yourself. Where to even start? Why I spared you? This isn't enough starting point, I suppose. What should have happened was after I fed on you, was that simple erase the memories of meeting me. You'd wake up later with what feels like a massive hangover, and we'd both carry on with our lives. However, your blood was extremely potent, very strong. I'd never even heard of the reaction my body had to your blood. Normally, a vampire's body is filled with warmth for a few hours, and their hunger is satisfied. Your blood was like jumping into a sauna. I'm still warm, okay? And that hunger I mentioned, gone. Completely gone. That's never happened. Never happened to me or any vampires I know. It's normally sated for a little while, but it always returns within 12 hours or so. We have a few ideas as to what it was. Yes, I said. We. I'm not the only vampire around here. And not the oldest. There are a good number of us. We do try to keep ourselves mostly out of your mortal world. Not always possible, as you can see. My age? You flatter me. 183. As a vampire, anyway. Counting my human years, I'd say 210. I'll let you ask about me in a minute. Let's get back to the original topic, please. Okay, where was I? Oh yes, I spared you because what your blood did to me was severely abnormal. If this is something that could affect my kind as a whole, I need to know. Because maybe I found the so-called vampire's diamond. It's not an actual name, but your human language don't really have an equivalent. That's the closest we could get. A vampire's diamond isn't so much of a gem, it's a person. One whose blood erases our cursed hunger. Not really. I'll always be a vampire. But it's like it's giving back us parts of our humanity, I guess. I'm glad you like it. And yes, I've also noticed I'm acting far nicer than most of you humans would think in terms of a vampire. What you humans cat think about us is probably half right and half wrong. I'll try to keep this brief. What you guys get wrong in the running water thing, getting invited inside, and no reflection in mirror. Well, there is one clan that doesn't have reflection, but everyone else does. What you do get right is our strength and speed, our magic, and to extent, the fact that sunlight can kill us. And holy water? Oh, hurts like hell. Wooden stakes only do things if they hit our heart. But even then, it's just paralysis. Everything else varies per clan, and that takes hours to explain. What? What do you mean they were gold? A vampire eyes turn blood red when we use our powers, like at mine human. Gaze upon my red eyes. How? A mirror. I need a mirror. I don't believe this. Oh my god, they are! This... I wasn't told about this happening. This is really interesting. You see, we can work. And maybe you can be compensated with something. I will help my race. And you, we will see about that. Does this make us friends? I guess. I guess. I wouldn't be opposed to the thought. Friends with a human. Sure, why not? Oh, I wasn't expecting you to actually say yes. Are you into vampires or something? This gets more and more bizarre. I suppose that's true. Now, let's get to work, shall we?